G'day and welcome to Ford Off-Road. Today I'm going to clean and repack the air filter in my WR450 and show you the proper way to do that. I've already got the filter out of the bike. I'm not going to show you how to take it out. Every bike's different. If you don't know how to take it out, there's other videos on YouTube to show you how to pull it out of your specific bike. Anyway, I've got just a tub here full of Motec air filter cleaner. I'm just going to put that in that. So it's pretty dirty. It's been in a couple of rides. Pop it in there and it'll do its magic. Now in this tub, should have done that first before I made a mess. I've just got a piece of metal that I've bent so that the filter doesn't actually touch the bottom. So all the dirt will gather on the bottom and it'll just clean everything else without picking up the dirt. You can use petrol. I would suggest not using petrol if you're going to use petrol. If you have been using petrol, then go for it, but it degrades the air filter when you use petrol. Motec's a pretty good brand. Try to get a good brand, don't get a shit brand. So clean this, just rinse and squeeze it out a couple of times. Do it again, just keep doing that till it's clean. And once you're happy with how clean it is, just give it a bit of a squeeze. Get all this. Comes in 4 litre containers, the Motec air filter cleaner, and it lasts. Like put it in a tub, just put it in a tub, use it every time. I reckon easily get 2 years out of one until it goes too dirty to use. And then once you're finished in there, you go and rinse that under the tap. Just rinse it out. It's got like a detergent in it as well. Just want to get all that out, helps get rid of all the grease and dirt and squeeze all the shit out of it. Don't wring these filters out, just squeeze them. And then put that on the line and wait 2 days for it to dry with the current weather. Give the cage a bit of a clean too if it's all dirty as well, which they always are. Okay, so while we're waiting for that to dry, it's a good idea to always have 2 filters for your bike. So while you're waiting for one to dry, you can use the other one and then just keep swapping and swapping and swapping. So this is I run the funnel web, I believe they're called funnel web air filters in my WR. They're supposed to have more surface area and therefore filter the air better, or something along those lines. That's what the packet says anyway. So I've got, this is the brand I use, FFT foam filter treatment oil. So literally just get that, make sure there's no dirt and shit on it. Just put it straight in, tub of oil. Make sure it gets all soaked in. And then you chuck it in your bike like that. No, squeeze it all out. You can. Some people use spray-ons, like spray-on filter foam. I'm not going to suggest spray-on filter foam. I know motorbike shops don't use spray-on filter foam because it doesn't penetrate the air filter. Just squeeze some of the excess out. It's got to get right in. If you use spray-on one, it's just on top and it's not as good. Just make sure it's completely mixed in. And you just want to squeeze the excess out. You don't want to wring it out, like don't wring it like that. You just want to squeeze most of it out so it's not dripping into your airbox and then going through the motor. Just want to make sure that it's all covered. It is a very important thing to clean and repack your air filter after every single ride. Whether you ride for 1 hour, all day, 20 Ks, 2,000 Ks. 2,000 Ks is a long ride. It needs to be changed, cleaned out every time. That's why I have 2, because if you're riding 2 days in a row, you've got to clean it between them. Put it back on the cage. Now next step, before we put it back in the bike, you can just put it back in like that. If you're riding really dusty conditions, I just do it anyway. Just some regular grease. That's what that's called if you want to know. Just around that bit that's going to seal. So that's probably a bit much. Just around the sealing edge. Because the absolute last thing you want is any dust at all, or dirt or water or anything getting past your air filter. So just put a line of grease around the sealing bit. And then chuck it back in the bike. Chuck it back in the bike. And send it. So that's how to clean and repack a motorbike air filter. You can use spray-on oils if you like, but I wouldn't suggest it. Just do it properly and you will save your engine. So thanks for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video. Check out Ford Off Road on Instagram and watch more of my videos. Hope you like the video. Hope someone learnt something. Hit the like button, subscribe, and watch the rest of my videos because they're sick.